Hello everyone, we're here live in Lakeland CBD Wellness right here in downtown Lakeland, Mud Park area, just north of Crispers, just south of Mitchell's. Just want to let you guys know that we are fully open, so Monday through Friday from 10 to 6 and Saturday from 9 to 5. Of course, we're still practicing this safe distancing. We're still doing curbside pickup with free deliveries in Lakeland and free shipping up to $50. On any order over $50, sorry. When we do have in-store discounts, we always have 10% off for all military, veterans, healthcare professionals, first responders, and medical marijuana card holders, and of course law enforcement. And we are doing a giveaway.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a giveaway. All the entries are going to start this week. All you have to do is tag 3 of your friends, turn on notifications, like and share us, and that would be entered to win. You don't have to buy anything. We're going to release the winner on our next week's session with Mary Tim. We're going to do that live. So you guys make sure you turn on those notifications and share us. And we are fairly open now, which is good. Business has been good. People are starting to come in, so we're excited about that. So thank you for everyone that's showing up and getting out and joining us. And we also have a special guest with us today with Krazy Kombucha. We have AJ and Wendy Johnson.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about that. Hey, Wendy. Hey, AJ. How you guys doing today?
Great. Hope you go good.
Good. Welcome to Lakeland Live. You guys look great. Hot out.
Feels good. It's nice and windy outside.
Yes.
Oh man, it's steamy. It was a little bit too hot for me. I like my AC.
Sweating's good for you.
So tell us about Krazy Kombucha, how you guys started, what it's about, what kombucha is.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
You want me to go? Okay. Kombucha is a fermented tea. It's also considered a probiotic tea, so it's alive. So when you drink it on a regular basis, you're going to grow the good bacteria in the gut. So any kind of indigestion, bloating, acid reflux, IBS, things like that, have gotten better for people that were able to drink it on a regular basis. So that's what we do. We brew locally here out of Lakeland, and we bought the company back. It was actually established in 2015, and we acquired it in 2018 and started it, and we're at the market, and we're at a couple locations. Well, we've actually doubled it in January, so we have about 7 locations now that carry it.
Beautiful. So, which locations are you at nowadays?
So, other than our markets that, of course, have shut down due to COVID, but is going to reopen next Saturday on May 30th, Winter Haven is shut down as of through September. It'll come back in September, but we're on tap at 1961. They use our kombucha for their mules. Our ginger is our best seller, and they use that. We are also yeah.
I know you have a bunch of flavors. What flavors do you have?
Yeah. So ginger being our best seller is like. Actually, I can say this for you. Our best. That's AJ and our absolute favorite because of what it's done health-wise for both of our systems in our gut. We also have mango and berry. Those are the original flavors, but we have added organic tart cherry for that.
That's the one I love, the tart cherry.
Yes, I remember that.
I like to mix the tart cherry with the ginger. That's a pretty good mix.
Well, that I don't know if you know that tart cherry is really good for lactic acid buildup, and that's why we do it because it will help.
I like it.
Yes.
What about the cherry?
Yes.
With gout? Would the cherries help people that deal with gout?
Yes, that's what tart cherry is good for, to help, and then that's why we did, of course, kombucha. We also have organic strawberry out of Plant City, 5K Farms. We get
that was my favorite one. My favorite is the strawberry. I'm a strawberry fan. I live in Plant City, so I embrace the strawberries.
Do you guys use green tea or black tea or both?
We do, actually. Do you want to talk about what our tea is, AJ, so you can talk too?
Yes, we use black tea, green tea, and oolong tea.
Oh, nice. Beautiful. I know green tea has a lot of great benefits to it, correct?
Absolutely.
by itself. So when you add that and mix all the other stuff, that's a beautiful combination.
Yes.
Now, for somebody who's just starting out, who's never tried kombucha, what would you say that their first results would be drinking it?
Well, if you're brand new and you haven't drank even the store-bought kombuchas, you want to start slow, probably about 4 ounces. Good time, I always say, is in the morning because, before breakfast, just so you can get those probiotics in and see how it's going to, affect you and, of course, benefit you. A lot of times people kind of take it slow in the first 2 or 3 days that they are drinking it because you're instilling a live culture. Which is a good thing, but you want to see how your system reacts to it. Typically, no one has any major reaction, but a lot of our customers come back saying within a week that they feel, more energy, just they overall feel better. They have been able to be more regular. Which is very important.
Something that they do every day? Would they do that every day? It's like a regimen?
Yes.
Every day once it's in the system?
Yes. So you would start like 4 ounces every morning or lunchtime, whenever you choose to drink it. And then of course you can push, from there. Like AJ and I drink a lot of kombucha. We have it, very readily available that we drink a lot. So you would build up to, a glass, just like you would drink any other beverage. But you just know that you're drinking something live, something that's good for you. It's a healthy drink. It's definitely been touted like new soda, instead of soda.
Very
it's
similar
got
to
benefits.
CBD. It sounds like it's very similar to CBD, something you want to kind of do every single day as your regimen. Get it into the system for max benefits.
Yes, absolutely.
So you're saying about 4 ounces each dose, and a couple times a day is a good start with
Sure.
kombucha?
Yes. Yes, to start with 4 ounces, you can do it once a day. You can do it 3 times a day. If you buy our growler that we fill at the markets, and also I'll talk about our refill locations. If you have a growler where you can get that filled, that you would then build up to, whether you mix it with your mixed drinks. We talked about that. Or just pour a cup for health, just because you want to instill those live, truly fermented probiotics that you could build up to, 8 to 12 ounces each time, from then.
And you guys are down at 1916, correct?
No,
not
1961.
No, we do have a 1916. Not there yet, but we are at 1961. They have us on tap for just exclusively for their mules. They put ginger kombucha in their mixed drinks. We do a pre-fill. I'm sorry.
They are delicious, by the way.
Yes, thank
That's a
you.
great mix.
We enjoy them too. It's a fun place. We also have pre-filled growlers sealed at Cafe Zupina now at their market. We are also on tap in Winter Haven at Smoothie Squad. So anybody that has growlers from our Winter Haven markets, they can fill there. There's 3 flavors on tap. And then of course our kitchen that we love at Good Times KLD is where we were able, through this COVID and all of this time right now, have been able to sell from the window there, and that's what's helped us stay afloat, and we're so thankful to Good Times for that.
So you guys were able to stay afloat even though all of this COVID-19 was going on.
Yes, we were very fortunate, yes, and blessed to be able to do that.
Now, how many people work with you guys? Is it just you two that do everything? You make, you do the cake, so everything's on draft, fresh, ready to go. So you guys do all of that, or do you have some other employees that help you along the way?
Yeah, so I'm considered the full-time employee. Can you see us? Are we dark?
No, we can see you just fine.
Okay. So I'm the pretty much full-time employee, and then AJ, of course, is our part-time, and then I have my youngest son, Justin. You'll see him at the market, and as well as my sister helps out too. So we're when you say small business, very small.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for doing what you do. I know I personally love the kombucha. Great taste. it's a lot better than I've tried at all the BOGOs you get at Publix, and it's kind of a gamble. It's inconsistent, but I know what I'm getting into every time I pour that fresh right off the tap kombucha. It's delicious.
Yeah, I do have to agree. Yours tastes a lot better than the stores or whatnot. I mean, what separates you guys from the stores?
So, do you want to talk about that?
You go for it.
Come on, AJ, you can talk on here.
Come on,
Well,
well,
we do source, the best ingredients that we can possibly get through organic berries to our, fresh pineapples, and things like that, and we juice them ourselves. There's a couple, some of our original flavors that we have a premix, but we do organic teas, organic sugar in the first ferments. We also do a second ferment that has all the organic fruits for the flavoring. We never add any more sugar to our kombucha, and we ferment as long as we possibly can so we can get as much of the sugar out as we can, possible. So
now I've heard that during the fermentation process, it can turn into slight alcohol content. What do you guys do to make sure that there's no high alcohol volumes into that no one's actually going to get drunk off of it? Just because I've heard a lot of stereotype with some kombuchas that have been fermented too long.
Yes. So we actually are regulated through the U.S. Department of Ag, and we have to test at all stages. We're testing, number one, pH, and the other is, of course, alcohol content. We have to stay below 0.5% alcohol. We stay well below 0.5%. And all along the way, we're testing, and even before we dispense, we're testing to make sure that, for some reason, what happens if you bottle off, that's why we have not gone into bottling, is when you cap that off, that oxygen in there, that's when you can get, alcohol content can rise. So really, in a nutshell, what happens is we have what's called a SCOBY, which is our mother, and it has a baby every time that we do a batch. But what happens is the yeast, a SCOBY is a symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast. The yeast eats the sugar that we feed it, and then that produces alcohol, the small amount of alcohol that ours has. Then the bacteria that is in the SCOBY as well will consume the alcohol, producing acetic acid, which is essentially vinegar. That's why it's so healthy for us.
Now, so you would say that it's safe for kids if someone's kid was having some gut health issues. It's perfectly safe for young kids to drink.
Yes, absolutely. We have several families with little ones, and oh my gosh, it makes AJ and I, our hearts just smile to see these little babies, little kids come up. We have these little sample cups, and they want their own, and they just sip on it, and they want to taste all the flavors. And it has actually helped a lot of little ones that have belly issues and don't go regularly. Parents that have kind of added it to their diet has seen great benefit. It's absolutely safe for little ones as well.
And it helps them get off soda. And that's a big thing with a lot of parents.
Yes.
Get them off soda.
Yeah. Less sugar and more probiotic benefits for sure.
Now, it is slightly, I know when I first tried it, it was a little overwhelming, and it took me a good week to get used to. I don't know if it was like the flavor was amazing. I think it was just a little bit different.
The tartness and the carbonation, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So
would say that's definitely, after about a week, the taste goes away as far as that new texture to it.
Yes.
Yeah, it took me a little bit to get the flavor, but after about a week or so, it's actually pretty darn good. It's pretty good anyways, especially when you compare it to something from a different store. I do know it has vitamin B's, antioxidants, and probiotics. So does that mean that it can help with your immune system, especially with all stuff going on right now?
Yes. We actually purposefully select, like AJ was talking about, the teas that we use. We use oolong, black tea, white tea and green tea. We actually do a blend of all those purposely for the antioxidants. And also just fermentation. We have no fermentation in our diet here in the U.S. Other fermented foods are like kimchi from Korea, and you've got sauerkraut from Germany. Like, help me. And so kombucha is something that is not brand new. It's actually 2,000 years old from China. Well, Japan might fight up Japan or China. And so it's 2,000 years old. It's something that we can instill a fermented food into our lifestyle and certainly get benefit from it. I'm actually also a nurse and worked in on the digestive floor. It was actually a medical surgical floor at the hospital 20-something years ago. And I saw the debilitating digestive issues then. I know it got worse because I have 3 sons and I've seen it with them, with myself, with AJ. It's like something so simple that you can drink on a daily basis or even just a couple times a week. You're instilling something real, live, and fermented that you normally do not get in your diet at all. So it has those, like I said, those B vitamins, the antioxidants are so beneficial to us that we're not getting them through any other source.
Absolutely, and the way that I hear it is, a lot of problems originate from bad gut health, and if you can fix your gut, you can fix a lot of symptoms and underlying conditions. So
yes,
thank you for doing what you guys do. Now, we had it in our store for a limited time, so we got to really put it to the test. We had different flavors. We had people coming in, filling up growlers. It was a great response. Also, in that time, we were able to add CBD to your kombucha, and that was a big hit. So you're getting your anti-inflammatory, your pain reliever, plus you're getting your gut health, which is a win-win. And for those who want to do the kombucha and add CBD to it, just make sure that you're using a water-soluble CBD to it. It'll mix perfectly fine, and just kick it back, add that to your daily dose of kombucha, and then it's a win-win. Now, you guys, since we are a CBD company, have you guys tried CBD at all?
I have. I've actually tried a couple different items that you guys sell, and the one that I felt the most benefit and really enjoyed, go figure, was your Midnight Irene tea. That I love it. I hope that you guys still have it. I know y'all were out for a little bit.
Yeah, it's a hard item to keep in stock. It goes pretty fast.
Yeah. Now, AJ does not, right?
I have not.
Yeah, but you will. One day you will.
Yes.
Promise.
Well, thank you for joining us today. It was an absolute pleasure. Is there anything else that we need to know about Krazy Kombucha or kombucha in general?
Just where to find us if you would like to fill up a growler. Like I said, this Saturday we'll be filling growlers from Good Times. That's actually behind Concord Coffee, Dixieland. You can also fill through the week there. They have 3 flavors on tap, but we will have several flavors on Saturday. The following Saturday, May 30th, the plan, and I'll be posting on Instagram and Facebook where we'll be, but our plan is to be back in the market right near your shop.
Excellent.
And then we have, like I said, the other locations. You can pick up a pre-filled, assorted flavors from Cafe Zupina, and then also if you're in Winter Haven, you can fill up at Smoothie Squad and try their yummy food as well.
So yeah, they can always check you out on your Facebook page. Do you guys have a website?
Yes, please. Yes, we're at Krazy Kombucha on Facebook, at Krazy Kombucha Instagram, and our website is actually krazykombucha.life.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you so much.
Wendy. Thanks again, AJ, for joining us today. You guys stay safe and have a great day. Don't get too hot out there. It looks like it's starting to warm up.
No, it's actually feeling nice now out here in the roses. It's all good. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Have a great day.
I also want to open up phone lines if anyone has any questions, either about kombucha or CBD in general. Do we have any other things going on besides reopening?
I believe next week we're gonna go live with Miriam's Hemp. Is that correct?
Yeah, Miriam's Hemp, we're going to get in. We touched base with them a little bit last week, about us and a little bit about them, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper into it on our next session, and really get into detail about who they are, how they do their extraction process, and what makes Miriam's Hemp so good. Other than that, everyone stay safe. Enjoy your week. Turn on those notifications, and we will see you guys next week. Enjoy your day.